I recognized the girl. She was the one who'd run away from me earlier. Excuse me. Hello?
You!
Me what?
You're the guy in the desert!
And you're the girl with the corpse.
Okay, first of all, that guy was dead long before I got there. And second of all, it's your fault Big Steve stole my date!
Lost your what? To who?
Do you realize how much potential trade you've cost me?
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ugh. I trade. I'm a trader. Name's Ember.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Mister, are you looking to trade something or what?
Trade?
Trade, you know, tech, gadgets, knickknacks from the Gap or the city.
That's what I do. I collect stuff, sell stuff, trade stuff. Only, since you're interfering, let Big Steve fly off with my date, it'll be a while before I can make proper trades again. Now excuse me.
What's a deet?
My DEET, man. DTT. Data transfer tool. DEET.
What's the deet for?
Duh, transferring data. That's what I was doing with that dead fella. Transferring his citizen ID for trading, yeah? You distracted me, and Big Steve nabbed it and flew off. Like I said, thanks.
Any ideas on getting into the city?
You got one of them U-chips?
Yeah, just got one from the terminal over there.
That one's no good. They've given you a cheap temp ID so the droids don't run you over. Bridge only opens for citizens. Soz, mate.
Did you see a strange vehicle come through this way?
Strange? You mean like that stinky one there?
No, this one had legs.
Not seen anything like that. Maybe you didn't either, crazy guy.
I'm not crazy.
Sure you're not.
I'm looking for a boy named Milo who might have come through here recently.
You're looking in the wrong place. Only boys around here are Pixel and Voxel, and the only thing they're missing is a few screws.
Greetings and cheers, everyone.
Are you sure you haven't seen a young boy?
Kinda hard to get lost in a crowd here. This place ain't exactly Aspiration Plaza. So no.
I gotta look at getting
seen
myself a new headset, unfortunately. Sometime soon. Oh,
What do you trade?
Like I said, sometimes people from outside want stuff from the inside. Sometimes people from inside want stuff from the outside. Second one doesn't happen
as much.
since inside's got, like, everything and free. But it happens.
Suppose a guy from outside wanted to get inside.
My most popular item. Until Big Steve took my date, that is.
Voxel.
I spoke to Voxel about his monster problem.
You what?
I think his monster is the vehicle I've been tracking.
Good for you. So you told him the monster was real? Won't be seeing him anytime soon. Nice one, Super Dad.
I do like the half comic book look to this, you know? Like, it looks like a half... It's half fully rendered 3D stuff, and it's half comic book. I do like that look of the game.
Voxel's a skittish one, isn't he?
Watch your mouth. How'd you know where to find him anyway?
Pixel told me.
Mate, I don't know you, you don't know me, you don't know them. Let's keep it that way. Stop asking questions, finish your business, and move along. Meanwhile, where's Pixel? Me and him need to have some words about stranger
danger. Oh, see the thingies I never really messed with for my chat. Oh yeah, I forgot you can turn on slow mode and how many people do the deal. And set your blocked words and hold potentially inappropriate comments and all that stuff. Yeah, I prefer my stuff to be fairly open. Ah, there's a misfit. Cheers. Just getting restarted on this game.
What are you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Last time I was
told
playing,
you already. I was dating his ID.
you're supposed to get a firecracker to scare some birds away.
The ID.
And I used the firecracker on the wrong bird. So I had to restart the whole damn thing. Hitty, how goes it, man? I seen you got a premiere coming up, or should be playing about now. I'm gonna drop in after my stream and check that out, Hitty. Greyhound, for fuck's sakes, man. I don't know how many times I gotta tell people, don't bother with the... Take a fucking Amtrak if you can. Spend the little bit extra money, take the Amtrak. Because if you get stuck, at least there's a reasonable bathroom and food available. For the most part. There's always like a concessions car or concessions carriage and shit, man. I got stuck. See, your trip is 2 days on a Greyhound, assuming good weather. I got stuck from Barstow all the way out past Kansas City, right? I got stuck in the Eisenhower Tunnel for 17 hours. It was a blizzard, man. We were driving through a blizzard. There was a wreck at one end of the tunnel. And then there was a wreck on the other end of the tunnel. So the emergency crews couldn't get to the wreck that was in the middle of the tunnel where we were at. 17 goddamn hours we were stuck on that thing. Then finally getting to the Denver station. And I was stuck in the Denver station for another 2 days. Buses couldn't come or go. They wouldn't let anybody out of the station, didn't put anybody up in a hotel, none of that crap. Like, there was a hotel across the street that was empty because of a blizzard, but they couldn't put anybody in there. I spent 2 days sitting and sleeping on top of my crap and had to find somebody else to, like, you know, hey, I'll watch your crap for you while you get to go use the restroom. If I can trust you to watch my crap while I go use the restroom or get something to eat, it was awful. Never use I'll never use a Greyhound again because of that. Now I get on an Amtrak or something. Sure, they can take their time too. They have their own issues, but Nothing like that. Like if you need a place to sleep, you're sleeping. If you know your stuff is already stored and you can take your stuff with you. I mean, otherwise, I would not. Just don't bother with Greyhound. Bad experience there. Sorry. Caleboo's in. How we doing, Caleboo? And like I say, yeah, Henny, I'll drop by on that stream you got coming up here soon. Or should be running about now, I would think. Anyways, one more cheers and then I'm back to the game here.
Any idea whose body that was out there?
Dunno. Just some guy from the city.
How do you know?
'Cause I got the citizen's ID from his U-chip. Duh.
Well, so you take the Amtrak to as close as you can and then just spend a few hours on a bus. Instead of the potential 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, my God. You know, and then I hear shit like the guy that gets from, like, Vancouver, Canada, all the way into wherever, Mexico, across the border, entirely by public transit. You know, the U.S. and Canada national borders, they consider a friendly border. People are just like, yep, I'm from Canada. I'm going to be here for 2 days. Okay, enjoy your trip. Yep, I'm from America. I'm going to be in Canada for 2 days. Okay, enjoy your trip. That kind of thing. But can you imagine the shit of trying to cross the Mexican border on a public transit? Like, why would you bother? But I mean, you'd have to plan a trip like that. Public transit. From Vancouver to Mexico. There's no way, man. I couldn't imagine.
What's a U-chip?
It holds your identity, yeah? All your messages
Chip.
and likes and favorites and that. Everyone from the city has one. So, you want something or you want to get inside your house and you just boop and it just happens.
And you just boop and it just happens. Oh, okay. That's a good explanation. They're talking about, yeah, it's, you know, crap we've been talking about since 2000 something. Early 2000s, you know, like the little tags that they put under your skin and you wave it in front of a thing and something happens. Just, that's what he's talking about. And just slap it right in the middle of your palm in this game.
So are you digging that guy's U-chip out of his hand?
What? No! Data transfer. I told you. I cloned his ID data onto the D for later.
What happens later?
Well, you know.
First chance of the
maybe
day, you
someone
know, you
doesn't
gotta
wanna be found.
try
I'll
to
do
get a little
swapsies.
something going on there.
For a price.
Yeah.
I'm debating whether or not later tonight I want to play a party game like the Rift Tracks or Jackbox, or if I want to come back and try to beat this thing out, because it shouldn't be that long of a game.
I got a U-chip with a temporary ID from over there.
Good for you. They're free.
Can I get into the city with it?
Oh, I have a few
No.
wits about me left
And
still,
yes.
yeah.
And no.
Break that down for me.
No, a temp ID so they can keep track of you around here. Won't get you inside. Yes, I could deet that corpse's ID onto a U-chip. And no, because as you well know, my deet's been eaten.
So the two particles are sitting at the bar. You want to joke? Two particles are sitting at the bar. One's looking down and not very good. The other particle's just like, here, man, I'll buy you a beer. Here, man, you know, I got you on the next meal. How's that doing today? Is that going to make you feel better? Why are you always so positive?
Guess what I found?
A lot of nerve coming back here.
Nope.
Sorry, I know it's bedroom.
This.
What? My deed? I'll have that.
Sure, but how about I give you the deed in exchange for the citizen ID that's on it?
This is where I was
Deed
stuck
for
in
the
the game.
ID, but
You wouldn't have it back if it weren't for me.
I
it
couldn't
wouldn't
get
have been stolen if it weren't for
the
you.
thing, the
So
deed
we're
from
even.
the bird that stole the deed
I suppose that's sort of...
because I used the
Fair.
firecracker on the
Excellent.
wrong damn bird.
When do we start?
Have you got a U-chip?
Yes.
Misfit.
My hand is still stinging.
Have a good afternoon.
Right then. Let's get this over with, yeah?
Have a
Pass me
good
back my
travel
deed.
is the most important thing.
Follow me over to my workbench.
For someone with a business interest in dead bodies, she seemed pretty normal. Ember's deed had a citizen ID stored on it.
Don't forget to, like, you know, get some people's information. You can meet some decent people doing a travel like that. Either at the gas station that you stop into, or, you know, some nice folks on a bus. Don't forget to pick up the little trinkets, you know. Support the local stop you drop into. So what I want to use, the workbench or this lady? The workbench?
A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old deflated tires. Hey, Ember.
You ready to do this?
I'm
Yeah.
not entirely sure what this is.
You want that citizen's ID, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What do I need to do?
Cool. Just place your hand flat on the U-chip scanner. Over here on my workbench.
Yeah, she seems like the trustworthy type, but she wants her thing back really, really bad, so I can expect that she's good. Grab it. Independent trade. That's funny. Let's interact with the thingamajig and get a drill press
Like this?
forced into the palm of... Oh,
Yeah,
not the
good
palm, the
enough.
top of your
Let me just
hand.
line up the laser. Oi, keep your hand still,
Oh,
we will
okay.
lose it.
So laser rigged onto a drill
Is
press.
this gonna hurt?
No more than getting the chip installed in the first place.
Whatever it is doesn't look friendly.
Right, just transferring the ID now. You may feel a slight pinch. What was that?
That wasn't supposed to happen?
There it is again. Must be... nothing. It must be nothing. Looks like his name was Graham. A fine, upstanding citizen.
Graham. Got it.
Good luck, citizen Graham.
At last I had a citizen ID. I hoped that this was going to be my key to getting into the city.
Oh, I kind of missed it, man. I kind of want to watch that back again. Like, what did she see? I am. What did she see? Turns the thingy, gets the dealio, transfers the data, and then... Ooh, there was a blip of another face. Oh. That leaves all kinds of questions for us now. Because what she saw, I'm assuming, is the face of...
How can I be of assistance?
Not at all. Just get lost is how you can be of assistance. Go away. Fly away, little drone, fly away.
To be a part of the world's greatest city. Knackwurst sausages. Knack yourself out.
Joey.
Bite while
Yeah.
they're fresh.
So he's the Joey in this game,
Humans.
in this
Now,
world,
Bonica does the same for your pesky germs with its
is the
self-perpetuating cleaning organisms.
AI friend you have in the first game. And you like you moved him from terrible situation to different situations. He's just on a card, so you can move him from like one machine to another. The AI is like a bus card or something, right?
Clean like a pro with a helpful cleaning droid buddy.
And at the end of the first game, you implant him into what is the AI control of the city to help fix the crap in the city. And that's where the first game ends. And this is apparently our pickup.
The Ministry of Wellbeing Reflection Spa, a luxurious haven to reflect on what it means to be a part of the world.
It's neat to know that like that crowbar seems permanent, because everything else you can't see on this guy really. That crowbar is there. Let's see, can I get into the office now?
Graham's ID was finally starting to get me places. The console seemed specialized.
So I use it for what?
The console seemed specialized.
Right. This giving me actual information, or just turns on and off? Just turns on and off. Doesn't really tell me anything, huh?
The power cell was completely wrecked.
Uh-huh. Take the scanner, take the sandwich. Nothing else. Why can't I take the power cell?
The power cell was completely wrecked.
Okay. Let's go talk to the kid who wants a sandwich, right? Put my shit down so I can run over to the kid. I spent 3 minutes just walking to the kid. Hey kid, I can't talk to the kid? Talk to the kid. Oh.
Me again.
I have to be
Can we
that
talk
side.
some more?
Okay.
Hi.
Cheerio.
Food delivery for Mr. Voxel.
Oh, yes. One of Hobsworth's city singers. Do you want my crusts?
You eat them. Warriors need their strength.
Hunger Games was the trophy I got for that.
See you around.
And that's all that was worth, was for a trophy. Okay. Now I need to go talk to everybody else to figure out what the is
Hi.
going on with my
Hi
character now.
again.
Do you know how I can get into the city?
You try the breach?
No.
Seems a good place to start.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Anytime. Come back if you...
Okay. Talk to her. Where's Pixel? Where's Hobbsworth? Where's Pixel? Is Pixel even still around? Oh, there he is. Hey, Pixel. What's up, kid?
Hey, got a moment?
How can I help?
Do you know how to get into the city?
Oh, if I knew that, would I be living in this car park?
Do you know anything about the city?
Well, I already asked
Yes.
this, didn't I?
It's amazing.
How do you mean?
You should hear Mr. Hobbsworth talk about it. It's like you say, I want a sandwich, and blam! You've got a sandwich in your hand. And then you drop your sandwich on the floor and make a mess, and it's instantly cleaned up. You don't have to do anything yourself. And then you say, I want another sandwich, and blam, another sandwich. And that's for like anything, not just sandwiches.
What else can you tell me about the city?
Kid is
It's
just...
amazing.
You said that. How do you know if you've never been inside?
Right.
Easy. Rubbish.
Rubbish?
All the rubbish.
Have you seen some of Ember's stuff? Ember's my sister. She figures out how old tech works. Ember is super smart, but don't tell her I said that. Anyway, just over there, like a half-day's walk, that's where all the rubbish from the city gets dumped out of a huge pipe. Loads of it. Now, I figure, if that's what they throw out, imagine what they've got inside.
That's actually pretty sound logic.
Just over there, a few days' walk. What was that? I'm gonna have to deal with that later.
You sure you haven't seen any children come through here?
No
Nope.
kids at all.
Definitely would have remembered.
What about anything suspicious?
Suspicious.
Suspicious? Yeah, there was this one guy. Tall, wearing a big coat and carrying a purse.
I see. Nice one.
And his name was Fossil!
Oh,
I got
yeah,
the joke, kid.
Yeah, thanks, kid. I'll see ya.
See you around.
Okay, I'll go.
I did get my clown drink for the day, right?
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
The machine ejected a garish, beclowned can of soda labeled Spankles.
Does she have anything else for me?
Seemed Ember was some sort of tech scavenger.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Hi.
Hi again.
Okay.
See you
Not gonna
around.
give me anything new there.
Peace.
Let's see if... Hold on. Inventory.
Anything you can tell me about this finger?
Whoa. Okay, this is some serious kit. The micro actuators alone are worth a bundle. Want to trade?
I think I'll hold on to it for now.
Right, okay. So... Oh, nope. Other inventory. Let's see if she... Smurlos Scott. How goes it? Proper fresh corn dogs are the way to go. Freshly dipped cornbread. Deep fried. Deep fried or nothing. Can't eat the frozen crap out of the microwave. Alright, well those are, yeah, okay. But
How can I help?
good for you. Happy birthday coming up. Get yourself a good video game. What other inventory might she be interested in? I ask myself. Inventory. No. Inventory. She keeps moving.
How about a delicious mini K made with mostly real...
I heard that before. Not interested.
I heard that before. Not interested. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
What can you trade for some spankles?
Honestly, nothing.
Nothing.
I actually have an infinite supply.
Yeah, okay. So how'd you find my channel? Just randomly, or who sent you? Okay, now I have a thingy. I might see what the help desk has.
Mini K?
Is that a sausage you've got there?
I
mini
guess it
K.
is.
Polite request. All meat-based products should be declared before entering Union City.
I'll be sure to do that.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Yeah. Help desk. That's interesting. And there was something else I could...
What do I do with this?
Why, you drink it, of course. There are even more flavors inside the city.
Even more flavors. Yay. Now, let's... Because I think there's a way to, like, break the computers now that I have. Ooh. Inventory. Use the crowbar. Beat the crap out of the thing.
It used to kill humans.
That's right.
Now the monitors does the same. It is revolutionary self-perpetuating cleaning organisms.
Citizen Graham, you are present at the scene of an active alarm.
I was going to have to get used to being called Graham.
Please remain calm and await neutralization of any threat. Do you have any information on the cause of the alarm?
I think he
Hogsworth.
said his name was... Hobbsworth.
I shall investigate. Please do not approach the subject. He may be armed.
Yeah, I had two, I think.
Union City will take it from here. Thank
Yeah, I
you,
had
citizen.
two, I think. Don't approach the subject. I'm totally
It was
approaching the
Hobbsworth,
subject.
pretending to be hard at work. Excuse me.
Well, hey there, stranger.
Well, I...
Great, I'll bet. Anything old Hobbsworth can do for you? By the way,
maybe.
just so you know, I'm on the clock.
Yes, of course. No problem. Wendell's power cell wasn't looking too functional.
Oh man, you saw, huh? I don't think it's supposed to smoke like that.
Not conventionally, no.
Listen, don't tell Wendell. I'll fix it.
Any
more
updates
about
on Wendell's power cell?
Not yet, but I'll get onto it soon.
What do we think we're gonna do here? Hobbsworth.
See you around, Hobbsworth.
Keep a smile on your face.
Let's try to get across the bridge. Which they say you can't really do on foot, but let's find out. I should probably save, huh? Let's do a manual save. Overwrite this data? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Only citizens get in. Use.
Error. U-chip firmware outdated. Authority for vehicular access denied.
The firmware on my U-chip was out of date. I realized that I'd been sold a dud by Ember.
All right, girl. Let's go see what's up with that. Where's Ember? There she is. What's up with that, lady? Huh?
Ember.
Sold me a dud.
Hi again.
There's a problem with this ID you gave me. I tried the bridge, but it wouldn't let me through. Apparently my U-chip is out of date.
Oh, right. They had to replace the hand scanner recently. Must be running on new firmware. Much newer than the crappy U-chips from that old terminal.
What happened to the old hand scanner?
No idea. Why would you even ask that? I didn't take it. Shut up.
Either way, the ID you gave me doesn't work.
Hey, listen, guy. The ID is tip-top. It's your U-chip that's the problem. It's old. Like you.
Well, have you got any newer replacements?
Nuh-uh. That U-chip is in you now. It stays there. You'll need to run an update, but my guess is you can only do that inside the city.
And without the update, I can't get across the bridge. I appear to be at an impasse.
Yikes. Well, that ain't good.
So what are we
Could
doing?
maybe hack the bridge, but... Nah. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Did you say hack?
Okay.
Yeah,
So
hack
you
the
know
bridge.
how everything here runs on Minos?
Minos? Surely that's not based off the old Link system.
That's right. When they upgraded, they dumped the old Link tech. Smart shoes, smart toasters, smart light bulbs, smart fridges. Minos makes everything smart, smart, smart. Except the humans. Anyway, you know how Hobbsworth is always pointing his scanner at stuff?
Yeah.
That's his Minos scanner. Minos scanners let guys without any smarts figure out how machines work.
Oh, I
Old
see.
Hobbsworth has all kinds of safeguards so he can't mess things up more when they break. But with a few modifications...
Can you do more than just diagnose Minos machines?
Much more.
Okay.
Could I borrow your hacker? Is that a no? Could I maybe trade you something for your hacker?
Honestly, probably not.
Okay, so if you won't trade me for that hacker, could you make me one?
For a price, and a whole lot of inconvenience.
What do you mean?
For starters, you need one of Hobbsworth's Minos scanners. You get me one of them, and then we can talk about next steps.
You mean this thing?
You mean
you
this
found
thing?
one already? Where'd you get it?
It was just lying around in Hobbsworth's hut.
He really should be more careful. Right then. Let's see what else you've got in that bag that might be worth my time, trouble, and effort.
Dude, did I already smoke that cigarette? I think I already smoked my cigarette. I'm not even sure. Sure don't see it. Well, I'll roll another one here in a moment.
This scanner?
That just turns into the hacker. What are you giving me to do the actual job, pal?
Oh, right.
Yeah, the Android
I don't know if
finger.
you can use this, but how about this finger?
Okay, creepy. Let me take a look.
Yes,
Whoa.
flips out of it.
Okay, this is some serious kit. The micro actuators alone are worth a bundle.
So it's a deal then. You'll hack this scanner, and the finger is yours.
You betcha. Pleasure doing business with you. Meet me at my workbench when you're ready.
You betcha. Alright, lady. Now what?
Alright, one Ember grade Minos hacker.
Thanks. So how do I use this thing?
You activate scan mode, obviously.
Uh-huh. Press R1 to equip the hacker.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, well, that's the easy part. Now follow me. This is how I find hidden systems. They're all over the place.
Right. Hidden systems all over the place.
There you go. One just popped into range.
Okay, what do I do now?
Use the big button at the top. Duh.
Open the code editor.
Right. So this here is a diagnostic view of Minos.
Looks like it runs the vending machine.
No kidding. See those task nodes? The darker ones?
Yeah?
Well, unlike Hobbsy's little vanilla scanner, my hacker can swap them round. So let's see how smart you are. Want to give me an infinite supply of spankles?
Darker blocks can be swapped with each other. Drag and drop these blocks to change how the system works. Vending machine speaker. Task logic. Play a message. Start a reason.
You did it! You're smarter than you look. Okay, apply the hack and you'll be good to go.
Oh. Okay, grab, move, zoom. Okay. So for like really big things. Okay. Now, how do I make sure the hack is applied? Do I just menu? Oh, apply, undo, help, reset area. Okay, apply.
Alright, mate. Figure the rest out yourself. Oh, and try not to do anything too stupid, eh?
Try not to do anything too stupid. Hey, sorry for the loud crunching sound, guys. Now I get to go hack whatever the deal is with the thingy. Now I'll save the game. Manually. Save game. Manual save. Overwrite the save. Yep. Because I obviously got everything I need to get done to this point. Activate bridge or play refusal. Well, activate bridge and apply. Does that not work? Does that not work? Oh, I have to activate the bridge. Okay. That's supposed to. I did do this thing, and it should be.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
Now Evonica does the same for your pesky germs with its revolutionary
Take an absolute infinite supply of
Minos.
Sparkle soda. Hold on. Oh, I do get
Enjoy this
more.
little piece of happiness,
Because I
courtesy
had
of
two.
Minos.
The Ministry of Wellbeing Reflection Spa, a luxurious haven to reflect on what it means to be a part of the world's greatest city.
No, it just lets me have two, I guess. That's it. Do I get 99 cans of Sparkle for some reason? Or...
The bridge seemed to be operated by some sort of hand scanner.
He's a genius. Okay, now, these things. Oh, it's just kicking me out of the area. I just can't go near that guy. Okay. It's just like, what the hell is wrong with my controls? So that's what's going on.
The pressure plate appeared to trigger the crane mechanism.
Let's see, there's a robot on the other side. This should take me... Ooh, take me to squat, man. That doesn't help. It's a time waster. We put this in the game just to make you waste time.
Warning. This entrance is strictly vehicle only. All pedestrians...
Those guns look like they meant business.
Wow. No reason to deal with that. Guess whatever I'm doing, it's got to be over here. First off. Grief. Stick it back in. Oh.
Excuse me.
There we go.
Citizen Graham, you are not authorized for this area.
Nope.
I just wanted to ask some questions.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm a 4YR droid. And 4YR droids are programmed to ask questions, not answer them.
Is that right?
Have you seen a boy called Milo?
Gaplander or citizen?
Gaplander.
All Gatlanders look the same to me.
He's quite young and about this tall?
Repeat, all Gatlanders look the same to me.
So you can't help me find Milo?
No.
Do you know anyone else that might be able to help?
You tried asking a human. They answer questions.
Depends what you're asking.
Life. Don't talk to me about life. Brain the size of a planet. Nobody cares.
2CU looks a little newer than you.
That's right. Supposed to be more socially orientated. I'd like to see her try and fix a bent shaft.
More socially orientated. Let's see, so talk about the
Those
guns.
guns sure look dangerous.
Ah, they're totally safe. Long as you follow Union City protocol.
And if you don't?
Death by disintegration.
Ouch.
What was that? Death by disintegration? 4 years.
You're not like that other droid across the bridge.
You mean 2CU? That little jumped up tin pop voice box. That's all she is.
And you're a better model?
Better, older, tougher, more reliable. Underneath this steel skin lies the beating heart of a 13.7 volt power cell.
Wow.
Old tech, you see. Tested. Solid. Whereas that flying volleyball over there runs on solar. Sun goes down, she's useless. But me, I can go all night long.
Well, I mean, you know, at least better attitude than Marvin had. Melvin. Brain the size of a planet, nobody cares. We hope you enjoy your trip through this door. You hear that? So smug. I mean, he's just ridiculous. Alright.
What is it you're doing here?
I recycle. Cans, mostly.
What happens to the cans?
First, they get compacted. Then they go down to the recycling center.
Then what?
Okay.
They get recycled. Turned into stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Important stuff. Really, really important stuff. So I've been told.
So I've been told, yeah. Okay.
You mentioned a power cell?
Correct. I run off a 13.7 volt power cell.
Really? Would it fit in a truck?
It would fit in older models.
Like that truck over there?
Might do. Looks old enough.
Mind if I borrow your power cell?
But I would power down. Cease to exist.
That's taking a pretty pessimistic view.
Wouldn't you in my position?
Think of it as a well-earned retirement.
Sounds more like death.
Any ideas on where I can get one of your power cells?
Ah, sorry. Factory that made them and me shut down years ago.
What's beyond that door?
A corridor.
And after that?
The city.
Okay. And how do I get in?
You don't.
Why not?
Yeah.
Because you are a pedestrian. And doors do not open for pedestrians.
But they open for vehicles?
Yes, because it is a vehicle entrance.
How can I get through those doors?
They only open for registered transit vehicles.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
So now there has to be, yeah, what's the deal with
Piles
this?
of metal cans were crushed into one compact cube of aluminium.
Wait, where did the robot go? Something happening in town, as always. Let's see here. Uh-huh.
Hello, 4YR.
All right, Citizen Graham. What do you want?
That's all for now.
Good.
Something to do. I can't do shit with the elevator. Like, am I waiting on timing for this? Like, this guy obviously, yeah, he's running back and forth. There must be a way to interfere with this, and I guess it has to be the reason I was up here. That I said there was no reason to be up here. Maybe? The thing is moving back and forth here. Just... No, I guess I gotta be... Man, I don't get it. What am I supposed to do? Can I interact with the cube when it comes down?
The pressure plate appeared to trigger the crane mechanism.
Not the pressure, the cube. God damn it. Should we look up a walkthrough? I really hate to do it, but I might. Not the pressure plate, the thing before the pressure plate. Damn it.
The conveyor appeared to be part of a waste recycling system.
Right. I can't use anything on it, though. Do anything with any of these. That's what I don't understand. Oh, I might have to look up a thingy. Ooh, no, here's what I do. I use the hacky thingy. Use the hack thingy. Off you go then. Yeah. Things I can see, there we go. So it's, what do we got here? Pod cleared, start conveyor, stop. Belt speed or spin fan. Alright, I can grab that, right? There we go. Set belt speed to rapid. Set temperature to gentle. Apply. Shooting them out there now. Oh, that's not looking good.
Unacceptable cargo detected. 4Y unit has been alerted to solve the problem.
I am the unacceptable cargo! Let me down!
I doubted he'd be happy with me. I decided not to engage him in conversation. It was a grumpy-looking maintenance droid.
Yeah, battery. I want the battery.
I had a charged power cell.
There we go. That's what I needed. Use the bridge. We're across the bridge. I go get the guy, get in the truck, and then I can finally get into the city. Sounds like a plan. What do you guys think? Yay! go ahead and do a manual save. Give me a moment, guys. I'll be right back. Alrighty, back to the game. Let's make sure my save is saved. See, it doesn't give me a picture there. Let's take care of the truck. Open the hood. That's right. Yep. Open the hood. Inventory. The universal power cell. I don't know why a universal power cell was so hard to find.
Lights flickered on. Wendell's truck had power. And
universal.
With it, I had my ticket into the city. With the power cell replaced, the truck was good to go.
Alright, now I am ready to get into Union City. I'm ready to go take a look at this place again before I leave. The gates outside, which has the welcome sign that's falling apart. Yeah. Now I can go take a proper look at this little town. There we go. See, that's the perfect kind of thumbnail for this game, isn't it? If I ever bothered with thumbnails. Terry 309, how goes it? Union City. Well, the O fell off when you walked into town. Welcome. Fell apart as you were going into town. This game is Beyond a Steel Sky, which is the sequel to the old 90s game. Do you know what Scum, the Scum engine is? All the old point-and-click games. This is the sequel to Beneath a Steel Sky. Which had really good art in it and some fun little interactions, so I'm just kind of looking over the environment again before I cross back into the next part of the game. You start the game. This game you started with. Okay. Joey, who's in the statue over here. Give me a second.
Clean like a pro with a helpful cleaning droid
If I could
buddy.
not deal with this damn droid.
So you don't have to.
Joey.
It was a statue of my friend Joey. I couldn't imagine why they would have erected it. I was sure Joey would help me find
AI
Milo.
that you had
If I could just
in the
get back into
previous
the
game
city.
that was kind of like what I guess it's an AI embedded in a bus chip, like a bus card, and you can swap them from system to system.
How can I be of assistance?
So like you could move them from different kinds of machines to different kinds of machines. And at the end of the game, you use Joey to take over, I can't remember the name of it, but some AI thing that's running the city that had completely messed up. So you fix the city by taking care of the AI thing. Joey took care of the city. You went out into the gap, which is all the wasteland stuff. You went and lived in the wasteland to try to take care of, like, you know, humans in villages that are struggling. And that was the end of the first game. The next game, the start of this, you're in that village and all kinds of crazy stuff happens, and these guys show up and this like four-legged walking tank thing that kind of looks like a dog, a giant mechanical dog, stories and stories tall. Guys jump out of it, kidnap a kid from your village, and run off in the thing. You were able to take a few of them out. You get and you find out that the things that attacked were at least androids, or at least the guy had an android hand. You don't know. You tracked the tracks of the giant thing. Yeah, an AT-AT, exactly. You tracked those all the way to this village, where a girl was sitting outside, had some device that she was shoving into some dead guy's hand, which you find out is like they plant chips in your hand to verify who you are and do everything in the city. She was getting the dead guy's information, which you now have uploaded into your hand in this game. And now I am just able to actually get into the city. Angel, how goes it? I hope your last drink was well. Man, I'm gonna tell you. The little bit I've had today, good smoke. All right, Wendell, we're ready to get on the road.
Hey, Wendell.
Managed to get those doors open all right?
I like Wendell.
Just about.
Did you, do the jig?
Sure did. You said it was essential.
That's right. Although, here's a funny thing. My wife never does the jig back at the farm. But it always seems to open for her. Anyway, what can I do for you?
So I tell you what, Angel. Get yourself something that's like, they make 0 sugar Smirnoff. Those are pretty good. Like find there's 0 sugar alcohols you can find. And they make some pretty good flavors. I'll look some up for you. And I'll look up some cocktails. I'll get you some 0 sugar added drinks coming soon. Give me a minute.
Do you need a vehicle to get into the city?
You do, but I don't. I've got Brucey here. What I do need is a new power cell.
And you can't just walk in?
Are you mad? Walk into the city? There's guns guarding their main gates, and they'd make mincemeat out of you, Sonny Jim.
I can find you low sugar wines. Considerably low sugar wines. See, that's the thing with spirits that people don't get, and rum. Rum is made from grain sugar, right? Proper rum is just straight sugar. Oh my god, girl. Give me a minute. Ask Dave. He'll give you my thing on Instagram, and I guarantee you I'll get you some recipes, girl. Give me a minute. Now, I have to look up what's international in your area and all of that jazz, but I'll find it. I'll find it. Because, like, I'll explain it later. Like liquor stores know where all the liquor is. Give me a minute. I'll find you something really good. Because you like the fruity stuff. I gotta find you fruity stuff that's not sugary. Give me a minute. I'll find you something.
Any other vehicles around here I could use?
There's nought round here.
I need to get into the city as soon as possible.
Me too, pal. But Brucey is not going anywhere.
Well, see, a good bet for a diabetic getting some of the alcohol in them, because you know alcohol it just converts into sugar for the most part in your system. So there's plenty of Terry. There's plenty of virgin drinks is what they call them. You know, no alcohol. There's plenty of that too. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna go. I mentioned it before. Yeah, avoid the fruit. So what you want is the flavor additives, and they have the flavor additives without the sugar. It's kind of like, you know, the Mio things, or the you've seen those, like put a little squirt in your deal. It's they call it zero sugar, but there's still the really nasty stuff. You can taste the sucrose, I think is what I'm calling it. Saccharin, that kind of stuff, man. It's just like, ugh. Yeah, the non-sugar sweeteners, which really are trying to trick your taste buds because they're actually bitter. You know what I mean?
I fitted your truck with a charged power cell.
You did? Then we're cooking on gas.
Hey, any chance of a lift into the city?
Typical. No one ever does anything from the goodness of their heart these days.
Yeah.
I just figured that...
Water.
Oh, all right. Up in the back. You earned it.
And there's
sure it's safe back here?
100%, lad.
I'll take your word for it.
What
Just
do we
watch
call
out
it
for
here
me
in the
neck
United
first.
States?
I've lost enough business already.
Crystallite, or whatever, you know, it's like Kool-Aid packets or stuff, but they don't have, it's not sugar and it's not sweet, it's just a flavoring of something different. Big old scene, huh? Exactly. So, like, there's a measurement. You know, you have to.
As far as I can take you, I'm afraid. You can catch a monopod into the city from over there.
Like I say, a dietitian.
Where are you going?
Should properly tell you is
Gotta
like,
get these babies.
you're going to get sugar in your system either way. Plan for it.
Thanks for the ride, Wendell.
Right.
Maybe see you again.
And just keep your levels. Now, the people that get to the pumps, right, the insulin pumps, have you seen that? People hacking their own insulin pumps because old pumps weren't keeping up with what is actually going on in the system, and they would hack the insulin pumps so it's a little bit when you need it. not a lot when you don't need it, kind of thing. Like it would transfer back and forth on the old insulin pumps. Not so much that it would hurt you, but I mean that you have to really plan ahead, as opposed to just you're living your daily life on it. And that's the way to go. Well, and an ice cream and a what? Lucas, I have no idea. What the Lucas say to it? Well, I'm going to tell you what, Terry. A poke once in a while is a whole lot better than the other crap that can happen later on if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. Poke once in a while is way better than the crap that can happen later on. I looked at the cookie. I thought, I don't need both feet. That's, yep. You got to think about your stuff. I am in the city. This is where, yeah, I should save again. Think about getting myself some Taco Bell, maybe, because they're the only place that, like, if I want lettuce for a fast food joint, if I want lettuce or something, they open it up fast enough. If they go through it enough, I guarantee that the lettuce is fresh. Oh, Lucozade is like a fizzy glucose drink. Beats me, man. Never heard of it. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, sit in a hospital enough. You've been, Angel will tell you, you're sitting in a hospital. It is the most unrestful rest you will ever have. They just want you to sit in a bed and rest. But by God, you can't rest because somebody's always doing something. Got all the noises, and it's the most unrestful attempt at rest you'll ever have. Should I mess with? I can for the machine just because I can. Why not? Gotta break everything.
Apologies, but it seems your U-chip is running out-of-date firmware.
Oh no, yeah, you look like a porcupine when you're in there. Exactly. Sleep in a hall? No, fuck that, dude. Good lord. No privacy. Sleep in a hall. I mean, they put a catheter in here or some shit, man. Just got. Oh no, no.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Outdated U-chip firmware detected. Firmware must be updated to use Union City facilities.
I was about to return to give Ember a piece of my mind when...
Transporting you to the nearest safety services.
That's not bad. Rare, but not bad. Healthcare system is, boy, you guys have heard the nightmares of the U.S. system, I'm sure, but like you get, well, that's quite the intro to the city, isn't it? But like you get the U.S. healthcare is ridiculous. But we're trying, you know, people are pushing for the universal healthcare thing here, and the people that are fighting it are
the stalkers had come into the city.
You know, the really high-end business
around,
people who could already afford their own personal health care.
This place was a paradise compared to the
if you
Union
want
City
personal
I left all those years ago.
health care, pay
Joey
for personal
had certainly
health care.
turned the place around.
We're talking about
I had to find the stalkers.
everybody else.
And whoever he was, Graham was my only lead. I just had to sort out my U-chip problems first.
Oh, you wouldn't be dead. You'd just be damn near dead broke. Yeah. It's You remember Bernie Sanders driving a whole bunch of fucking Americans across the border into Canada just to get insulin? A few other life-saving medications, but like, yeah. There's a reason there's a problem. Well, getting stuff checked out, man. Yeah, it takes a minute. You guys got it all on the point right there. Crumply crunch, crunchity crunch is the sounds you're gonna hear.
Dispense all waste in the bins provided.
I'm gonna roll me this. The other thing I totally don't need. But hey, you know, it's life. There's the other thing about living. Doctors will tell you, dude, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. And I said, well, yeah. There's longevity and then there's quality. Right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the prices of getting injections of stuff is outrageous. Okay, you know how the world got vaccinated from polio? The guys figured out the shit that will save the world from polio. Here's how you do it. Here's the thing. Take it, use it, put it everywhere. And then some other asshole was like, "Oh my God!
If I was going to get anywhere in
we
city,
can make money off
need
of
to
this."
update my U-chip firmware.
Don't do that.
Union City.
Why would you do that?
Happy Aspiration Day.
Well, it depends on whether, Terry, that I have to say that depends on whether it's a clinic versus a hospital. A hospital is 24/7, a clinic is not.
Please dispense all waste in the bins provided.
Oh no. Not having a way to refrigerate your insulin is not good. Hon. Well, then that would be an emergency room.
Anywhere in the city,
you guys got 24-hour emergency rooms, I would assume.
Please dispense all waste in the bins provided.
It's been decent, Hill, so I got stuff to do here in a little under an hour or so. Let's see what the Greta terminal has to say.
Hello?
Good morning, Graham, Grundy. I trust you are well on this fine day.
Actually...
Aha! Have you tried Dijon buttercream spankles? It's new.
Sounds delightful.
That's the spirit.
Dijon buttercream,
now, Mr. Grundy, we both know why you're here, don't we?
I guess we do.
Your firmware. It's ridiculously out of date.
Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Go on, place your hand on the platform.
No, Angel. I still can't legally cross the street without going like 4 blocks either direction.
Okay, here goes.
Oh, I wanted why.
Well, that's very strange.
What's very strange?
What's very strange?
You said that's very strange a moment ago. Something about my data.
I didn't. You said, what's very strange?
I only said it because you said that's very strange.
Great. What else can I do for you, Citizen Graham?
There was something strange about the ID that I had acquired. While she may have lost the plot, I definitely hadn't.
So, like, I'm gonna tell you, Angel, I get the construction, like, I had one of the construction leads, because, you know, I'm one of the few places on the block that sells cheap sodas and drinks and cigarettes and whatever for the construction guys, and just trying to get them, hey, get it done. One of the construction leads come in. He tells me how the city screwed them over. They started a month late, and then they're already running 2 months behind because of nobody knows where any of the utilities are. I mean, I know it's an old town, but like, Jesus, weren't there plans? Didn't we know that this was going to be within this many feet of this area when we laid the pipe straight down the road? Oh, we didn't know this utility was in there or this utility. Well, they have to file plans for the city to put that utility in, right? Like, literally, they hit a gas line in front of one of the major fast food joints on my street. Like, it's just insane. Hold on, I got a lot popping up here. We keep up with Terry too. Like, my local hospital doesn't have an emergency room. If I need an emergency room, I'd have to travel to the nearest city. Oh, well, yeah, that's what you get for living out in the countryside. You, like, used to be you know the ambulance, like you think of an ambulance now, that's the box van thing. You know what an ambulance used to be? Right? Ambulance used to pretty much be a hearse with maybe some guy who can help you out before they stick you in the back of the thing and ride you an hour and a half, 2 hours to wherever you gotta go. Like legit. That's what that used to be out in the boonies, man. No joke. Show me the shed. Oh my gosh. Am I getting dragged out into something nasty here?
I'm looking for a
this
vehicle.
Lady thing.
Well, a monopod station can be found at either end of the piazza.
Are there any vehicles in the city that have legs?
Polite request for disambiguation. By legs, do you mean a vehicle transporting prosthetics, flat-packed furniture, or fried chicken?
I mean a vehicle with legs for propulsion.
Do you mean a skateboard or scooter?
You are no help.
You're
I'm
no
here to help.
To be more specific, I'm looking for a vehicle that uses legs instead of wheels for locomotion.
Oh, I do wish I could be more help, but I have seen no such creature.
No, a vehicle. Forget it.
Yeah.
Would you mind scanning my U-chip like you did before?
But, Graham, your firmware is up to date.
Humor me.
Okay. Well, that's very strange.
There, you just did it again.
Because you asked me to humor you.
I mean, you said that's very strange again.
I assure you that I have a precise log of this entire conversation, and I said no such thing.
It appeared that every time she tried to access my data, the last few seconds of her memory was wiped.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Can you
try it
try
again.
accessing my data one more time?
No, one more
But,
time.
Citizen Graham, I haven't accessed your data.
Please access my data.
Well, that's very strange.
What?
What?
That's what I thought. Whatever was blocking my U-chip was disrupting her memory playback. Another item to add to the Graham Grundy mystery list.
The future of our people AI is able to tell you stuff. Well, of course, AI can't answer a question properly now. And they're wanting to use AI to, like, fill out police reports and court filings. It's ridiculous.
I'm still very curious about this strange thing you keep mentioning.
As am I, sir. Shall I notify a well-being officer?
No. Forget I mentioned it.
Very well. Forgetting you mentioned it has been recorded for training purposes.
Right, my firmware.
So is my firmware all up to date?
It sure is, Citizen Graham. Now you can get back to being a top-notch citizen again. I see
We're
you
sure
have
about
2
that.
weeks of public voting to catch up on. Better find a terminal and hop to it.
What was
More
the
about my
firmware
firmware.
update for?
Well, Mr. Grundy, your U-chip appears to be quite an outdated model. It still had the original firmware from the early iterations of the Council's U-chip program. Frankly, I'm surprised you got by for so long.
I've lived a simple life.
You poor thing.
Joey.
Can you tell me everything you know about Joey?
Joey is the
Joey
robot from
was
the last
pivotal
game.
in the restructuring of Union City, and we will always remember him fondly. If you would like to learn more about Joey's role in the rebirth of Union City, why don't you visit the Museum of New History? Is there anything else I can help you with?
Museum of New History.
Joey isn't around anymore?
When the city was ready to be ruled democratically, Joey stepped aside to make way for the Council. If you would like to learn more about Joey's role in the rebirth of Union City, why don't you visit the Museum of New History?
Museum of
anything
New
else I can help
History.
you with?
Again. Terminal.
Where can I find one of these terminals?
They're everywhere. You can't throw a bilby without hitting a terminal.
Why would I want to throw a bilby?
I know, they're so cute.
What?
Tell me
Tell me about
Union
Union
City.
City.
The temperature is a perfect 296 degrees.
296 degrees? In what units?
Kelvin, obviously. What else would it be?
What's happening in the city these days?
Have you tried Dijon buttercream spankles? It's new.
I have not. Is it tasty?
38% of citizens say yes.
38% is not a great endorsement.
No.
Before it's
it
gone.
just sounds nasty. Tell me about this council.
Can you tell me about this council?
The council was formed as a democratic oversight committee to ensure the happiness and prosperity of Union City. The council is made up of 5 ministries. Ministry of Plenty, Ministry of Comfort, Ministry of Safety, Ministry of Aspiration, Ministry of Well-being. Would you like to know more?
Sure.
I think I need to.
Why not?
Polite suggestion. A complete account of the council can be found at the Museum of New History. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Tell me more
about
the
speak
council.
to the council.
Communication with the council is performed through your daily polls.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Anything a little more direct?
Well, I'm sure if you saw one of them wandering about, they'd be more than happy to chat.
That's more like it. Where would I find them?
The council resides within the Citadel. Unfortunately, your kudos level does not permit you access.
Citadel.
I'm sure you
kudos
understand.
level. What's my kudos level? Alright, let's talk about
I don't know
Milo.
if you'll be able to help on this.
I'm here to help.
DJ
Okay.
Ronnie G.
I'm looking for a child that went missing 2 days ago.
And from which part of the city did this child go missing?
He was from outside the city.
I can only help you locate citizens.
A little too loud, is it? I'll move it up. Better?
I'm looking for a child named Milo.
Accessing citizen database.
He is not a citizen.
Is he an animal?
No, I told you he's a child.
Because Milo is a very common name for pets.
Milo
fact
is a
does
very
not help
common
me.
name for pets.
I can only help you locate citizens.
I'm looking for kid, lady.
I need to find a missing child.
Does it need to be missing?
What?
What?
It's much easier to find a non-missing child.
If he wasn't missing, I wouldn't need to find him, would I?
But if I'd found him, then he wouldn't be missing, would he?
His
He
name is...
wouldn't be missing, would
Good
he?
news. While we were chatting, I checked our records and there are no missing children in Union City.
No missing children in Union City. This is actually like just a cheap-ass headset that I gotta get replaced, man. Alright.
Thank you.
What else
Was
we
I
got in the
helpful?
city to do?
Yes.
No.
Would you like to fill out a survey?
Would I like what? Sure.
Yeah. Why not?
Excellent. Question 1 of 100.
Oh my god.
Are you satisfied?
Whoops. Gotta go.
Yeah.
Now that I've dealt with
Question
my
1 of
U-chip
100.
problem, I needed to find out more about my new identity. Graham Grundy.
The Museum of what? Minister of Comfort. It's always looking out for you, making your city just wonderful. So we can... What? Wow, these are... But you're sealing... Right... Wow. Those are running by a little quick for me. Try to read them out.
Union
Oh,
City wishes
God.
all citizens
I was enjoying my time in the piazza, but I doubted I'd learn much about Graham here.
Wow. That's big.
I'd never tell him, but Joey's statue looked magnificent.
Customize your aspirations
aspiration.
Yeah, when you left the last game, that's the... You left him in a synthetic body of sorts like that. She told me to go to a museum. What's this guy got? A brooch. Brooch.
Hey, got a minute?
For you, sir? I have all day.
Oh, great. I get to talk to a new thingy.
What do you do here?
My name is Hollow, and it is my pleasure to serve the wonderful people of Union City on this glorious Aspiration Day.
And what are you serving?
Well, social climbers can bring their aspiration brooches to me.
And then what?
I use this machine here to customize the hologram projected on the brooch. Isn't that fun?
It's a real parade.
Let us in some good old bugs for protein. Crickets, shrimp especially, I'm sure. Night crawlers, of course.
So you change people's aspiration brooch?
Only if they ask me to.
Sure. How do you change it?
First, my customer places their aspiration brooch here in the machine slot. Then, through me, they can choose which hologram they'd like the brooch to display.
And you put it on the brooch?
Now you're getting it.
Sounds simple enough.
See, like live shrimp, little it'd be live shrimp. You know, all live critters. Give them some chase. You know what I mean?
What can you tell me about the council?
Nothing that you won't have heard already. However, if you take a look behind my stall, you can catch a great view of the Citadel.
Have you heard anything about missing children?
Oh my, that's above my pay grade. Are they social climbers?
No. They were taken into the city from the Gap.
Well, I certainly wouldn't have had anything to do with that.
See? Yeah.
What
You
is
gotta
an
give them some
aspiration
live
brooch?
stuff, man.
A special wearable
Every once in a
reward
while.
to Union City's esteemed social climbers. Courtesy of the council.
Gotta have the fun
Yes,
of
but what do they do?
getting
The
it,
brooch
you know?
permits entry to areas around the city, exclusive to social climbers, such as the Old History exhibit in the Museum of New History. It also tells your fellow citizens how great at gathering kudos you are.
Oh, guppies are way easy to breed, yeah.
How can I get my hands on one of these
A whole
brooches?
crap ton in a little
You didn't
tiny
receive one
tank.
in the post?
I don't think so.
That's because aspiration brooches are only delivered to social climbers. You need an awful lot more kudos to be in with a shop.
Maybe next month, eh?
Sure. Or year, perhaps.
I'll see you later.
I can't wait.
And they don't take a whole lot of
Social climbers. Customize your aspiration brooch here.
extra care, you know.
Calling all social climbers. Customize your aspiration brooch here.
You know what? I'm gonna break this machine too. Why not? Let's break it. Break it. Break it. Bust it open.
Everything is fine. Please clear the area, citizen.
Attention, citizen. You are present at the scene of an active alarm.
Did I do something wrong?
That remains to be seen. Do you have any information on the cause of the alarm?
I didn't see a thing.
Very well. Do not panic. Minos will soon relate to me the identity of the culprit. Incident logged. You may go about your business.
Uh-huh. I guess from here I'm going to go ahead and save.
Milo's trail was running cold. I needed to check out Graham's home.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy
Graham's
Aspiration
home.
Day.
Which would be... Where? Another Greta. She like, tell me where stuff is, you know. What's up, Greta?
Hi.
It's most excellent to see you again, Graham Grundy.
The pleasure is all mine.
How can I be of assistance today?
Apparently
Thank you.
not. At all. What's on the other side of the boardwalk? That gets blocked off. People I can't talk to. All the little sales bots cruising around. Has to be the way it came in, right?
Milo's trail was running cold. I needed to check out Graham's home.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Either I'm going up here or I'm going through the tunnel over there. Museum of New History.
The museum wasn't open yet. I'd have to come back later.
Wasn't open yet. Gotta come back later.
Aspiration Day.
So I assume Graham's home is somewhere over here, or is this where I came in? This can't be where I came in, is it? No.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Surely not.
Where would you like to go?
Graham's home.
I knew Graham had some sort of connection
There
to
we
Milo's
go.
kidnapping. His home would be my best, in fact, my only lead. Take me to Graham... my home.
Lakeview Apartments. Certainly, Citizen Graham.
The city knew a lot more about Graham than I did.
Dun dun dun. Graham. Me. The guy I'm pretending to be. Ba ba ba.
As I arrived,
Oh, well, no
masquerading
problem,
as a
Angel.
dead
I
man
mean-
called Graham, I was apprehensive
You drop
about
out,
what
you
I
drop
would
out.
find. But I had no choice. I had to find the stalker. And whoever he was, Graham was my only lead.
It's a big city. What's around the side of the building? I gotta wonder. Nothing. Nothing.
The seal on the floor showed my buddy Joey just as I remembered him.
Swanky
When
joint.
I left him in charge all those years ago.
Who's this? Can I help you? What'd you lift from me? What did they lift from me?
Hey, buddy, watch where you're standing.
What's your problem?
Your face, for one.
Excuse me.
What'd she take from me?
If you hadn't been staring at the floor like a moron, you'd have seen me.
I didn't catch your name.
I'm your mama.
What?
Nice.
Do you live
punk.
here?
Do I look like I live here?
I'm not from around here. Maybe everyone here looks like you.
Yeah? And what do I look like?
Trouble.
Keep
Trouble.
walking.
Do you know where
That
I can
is
find
correct.
Joey?
Oh, I don't know. Weirdo.
Look like an
They
awful
say
rendering.
he walked into the gap, or sailed across the sea. Either way, he abandoned us all in this place.
You don't like it here?
Needs more color, wouldn't you agree?
Sure.
What happened after Joey left?
Well, duh. Council runs the city now.
Do you know a guy called Graham Grundy?
Nope. Sounds like a moron.
In that case, let me introduce myself. Graham Grundy.
Doesn't surprise me.
I'll leave you to whatever it was you were doing.
Aw,
Ripping me
really?
off for
I
something.
miss
What'd
you.
she take from me?
Yes, I'm very busy.
What did she
Hey,
take from
dirtbag.
me?
What's your favorite color?
Huh?
You heard me. What's your favorite color?
Green.
Green?
Green. Green is not a creative color. Later, man purse.
Later, backpack.
Ha! You got nothing.
Clearly not everyone in Union City was quite as courteous as they were happy. Hey,
Clear off.
it was pretty clear that the girl didn't like me. Hey,
Clear off.
Alright. I'm gonna have to deal with that later. I don't know what she took from me, though. Obviously took something.
it was another image of Joey. Just as I remembered him. Clearly he'd made his mark.
Commencing spray, please.
The cleaning robot was clearly designed to carry heavy water tanks.
Heavy water tanks. Okay. Laundry.
With no hand scanners, I figured they were intended for droids. The holdall was stained with paint.
Water refill.
Looked like someone planned on doing some painting.
Okay.
Someone had spilled paint on the floor.
paint.
Commencing spray, please stand back. Water tank depleted.
This machine is hopelessly trying to clean it up.
Apologies, Citizen Graham. This is not your residence.
Well, I guess this is a good time to save the game, go get myself something to eat, maybe come back and play it later.
Commencing spray.
What do you guys think? I got a little stuff to do. I'm sure other people have stuff to do. Save game. Save the game. Folks, I had Iris Angel drop by. I had DJ Ronnie G drop by. I had Terry 309 drop by. Henny always drop by. I had James drop by. Who was the other cat I had drop by? Shimla Scott. Oh, yep, I had God's Misfits drop by. I appreciate it, everybody. Really, I do. Thank you all for dropping in, having a good evening. It's been nice chatting with everybody. Thank you for enjoying the game. I plan on continuing this later. It'll be about probably 4 hours, about 9 o'clock or so. Y'all have a good evening. I will see you then.